Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another blind mystery beer tasting with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits. Today, joined by
Just Michael.
yes, and we're being challenged by Brett of Anoises to try these two beers and figure out what we're drinking and whatnot. You know, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun as always.
So, where do we want to start?
Left.
Left. They're strong beers, but it's powerful beers.
Big surprise. I thought this was Schwarzbier.
Schwarzbier. I mean, it's black and
It
brownish,
is brownish, not
tannish, headish,
tannish, headish,
Yiddish,
brownish, blackish.
brownish, blackish.
Looks stoutish,
Yeah, a porter.
porterish,
Let's check out the aroma. See what we
dark
feel.
sourish,
And maybe.
ish, stoutish. Or
No, this could
very
be,
fruity.
this could be a Baltic porter, or
Yeah, it doesn't smell a bit like Limfjords porter ish.
yeah, but I think or it could be something British, because I'm getting nuances that reminds me of like the esters you get in classic British beers, like something like Harveston's beers, like Old Engine Oil or Oladub. Like these barrel aged, I guess they're kind of like old ale, and not really. There's quite weird beers because they're like roasty and toasty, but on old labels they've called them old ale. Sometimes they've also called them porters.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, but they're
British
aged in
styles.
Highland whiskey barrels often. So
It has a smoky note.
Yeah.
Fruity and smoky.
Yeah.
I get.
Can we just jump between them and smell them?
You can do that.
Let's try and do that. Oh,
Yeah,
what a
different.
difference.
Different.
yeah. So this doesn't smell as fruity.
It has a different smell. What
Yeah,
is it?
it's
It
nutty.
reminded me of something I smelled before.
This is almost reminding me of like a doppelbock or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Adam beer.
Yeah.
We have way too many guesses right now.
Yeah.
He
told us this was gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's already
Well,
kind of hard.
jumping back to this now, I'm getting like a sweet honey, honey glazed
Yeah,
type. You know.
Totally honey.
What the hell?
What the
Or
hell?
maybe it's braggot. I don't know. Or maybe it's an aged Limfjords porter. Well, it's all over the
This
place. for me at
is
the
still
moment.
kind of honey fruity.
I don't know which one to try first. Let's try the first one we
Yeah.
started sniffing.
Cheers.
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 Dark fruity, toasty, nutty.
Watery.
There's also a little bit of this, almost like peated smokiness or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. There's a smoky note again. Still that honey
Oh, it's
thing.
tough. It could be aged Limfjords porter.
Yeah, it does have something. This is I get honey fruit. I get a slight smokiness.
I think
It's kind of thin. I think Limfjords porter should be thicker.
so. I'm thinking with the aroma, especially, like there was these jammy fruitiness, but that could also be signs of age and oxidation. And I'm thinking this is older. I think I'm getting a little bit of an oxidative thing.
Yeah.
In this.
It has reminiscence of Limfjords porter, but I think this is thinner.
Yeah, but I haven't had Limfjords porter in a long
No,
time.
I
Maybe
have.
it could be some of the fucking.
But
the
it's
aged stuff.
it's down that road for me.
This is also lightly metallic. This one. On the nose. Let's try this.
This is
the other one.
weird.
I think they're nice enough. They're like
Yeah. It is definitely nice.
more full, more rich, a bit more smoky.
Smell is fresher,
Yeah. So I think it's definitely a vintage
More
battle
bitter.
of sorts. Yeah.
more hop forward.
Yeah. It's a vintage battle for sure, where this is the old and this is the young.
Still thin.
Yeah, but that's why I'm leaning towards either like a
Yeah,
porter,
Limfjords
Baltic
porter,
porter,
yeah.
or maybe some kind of English type ale. But I'm getting the more I'm sipping on them, the less I'm getting of like esters.
I'm not that much home in the British beer game, in the old school types. So the only thing I can think of that I've had that reminds me of this is a Limfjords porter.
Yeah.
Actually,
Aged Limfjords porter. But I'm just trying to think: is there other Danish breweries that do like porters like this? That yeah, but it's not smoky, is it?
no, I haven't had that in a very long time.
Also, haven't had the Harveston beers in a very long time.
No,
But I remember them being
Oladub,
yeah,
at least, yeah.
Oladub. I remember them being somewhat similar to something like this.
it has a significant bitterness.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Does Limfjords Porter have bitterness?
Mm-hmm.
It does?
Yeah, but I think they have more body than this one.
This is like
It's
really...
quite balanced.
This is really bready too.
Yeah, but he also brought the beers. Well, that was not funny.
Wow.
So yeah, ABV is around 8 to 10ish.
Yeah.
It could even be higher, I think, because they're not that rich, but you can still have a high alcohol beer.
Yeah, and not taste it.
And then I'm guessing it's maybe this Limfjords Porter thing is like Baltic Porter, or it's some kind of old school English stuff.
Yeah,
and then
I totally agree. Yeah.
I'm just
but
like,
and also could be a black IPA of some
but if this
sorts,
is a black, if this is a black IPA, then maybe beer here is dark hops. But I'm just thinking like that beer was isn't it much more hoppy and fruity?
There was some. What about the Limfjords Porter? Black.
Oh, the Limfjords
Yeah.
Ale.
Yeah, no, not
No.
the Limfjords Ale.
Limfjords IPA.
Yeah.
That could also be it. But when I had that one,
Could it be Limfjords Porter and Limfjords Black IPA?
I don't know. I've never had Limfjords IPA.
It's actually quite good. I've bought it several times. I kind of like it.
I've only had the what was the Christmas one?
But Limfjords IPA is a quite strong, also 9-10%, and with a more hoppy bite. This could be the Limfjords IPA, and this could be the Limfjords Porter. I don't know.
30 seconds, then you
Okay, it's really tough. I'm gonna go for the Limfjords Porter thing with the vintage stuff. And
My guess would be, as I said, Limfjords IPA, Limfjords Porter, but I don't have a clue.
it's just fucking ages since I've
Yeah.
had anything that tastes like this, so it's quite hard.
Yeah.
Grade, I think 88 or so for both.
Yeah,
89. I'm not like completely in the 90s. I'm not like.
No, I agree. I'm maybe in 88, 89.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's close our eyes and see what we're
Yeah.
getting.
Yeah, I think it's easier actually to explain what's going on if you just open your eyes.
Oh yes.
I was right.
Yeah, so they are two different vintages. And the one on the left is the oldest.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
We got that
So,
kind of right.
yeah, that's a year and a half old.
But
and
this is also a vintage, isn't it? Or is it a fresh?
this one is a year and a half old. That one is only, what's that, 5 months old.
Okay.
So they've, as you can see, been bottled more or less the same time, but a year between them.
Yeah.
So the one on the right is a fresh one. Pretty
This
fresh
Yeah,
one.
if
Yeah.
we got that right.
So it's got more
actually.
bitterness
Yeah.
than,
More
than
hop
the
bite.
one on the left. The one on the left is a bit more smooth and has that sign of slight oxidation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the honey fruity notes too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think
I've
that-
always
that's-
scored these beers quite high. back in
That
the day.
was actually quite good guessed here, I must say.
Yeah, you did well.
Yeah, I actually think we did.
But the first thing it was like lager yeast I kept thinking of just because it seemed quite clean. But I remember Limfjords Porter being much more rich.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I totally agree.
I think
And I also said that.
it also has a bit to do with how it's poured. Usually you get a Limfjords porter like in a pretty big,
Yeah.
filled up in a
Yeah.
big glass, and that maybe makes the sensation of mouthfeel a bit different. Whereas when you drink it now, you take small sips.
Yeah. They both have their preferences. I like the sweetness and the honey notes on this one, and I like the bitterness and the roughness of this one. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I much prefer them fresh on tap. Like when you go to what's it called,
Susan
Dame or Susan Himmelblå, and you have a fresh pint. But maybe it's also the setting, sitting with friends, then it's like a 90, 92, whatever. I love that situation.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But yeah, I think that.
Everything is weird when you get it blind.
Yeah, but this is an iconic Danish beer.
It
that you
is,
should
and it's
try
still a
very
great beer.
It is. But you can definitely also taste that it's like a beer that was made many years ago.
Yeah,
It's
it's
old
old
money.
school.
It's really old school.
But
So
it's still
actually
one of the best one from Thisted.
I thought
Yeah,
of maybe throwing in Carlsberg Stout, the one that's also 7-8%
Oh,
to just
yeah.
really fuck you up. But but I thought it made more sense to do it like this. So
That was a nice one.
Yeah,
I like old school guessing.
Yeah. And I think it's pretty fair grades. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I
With
would
all beer is something.
it's pretty good. Not
Yeah, it's not like mind blowing. Back in the day, for fun, we called it cake, and we always gave it a 5 because we me and the other guys that were on the channel,
Yeah.
they Duke of Delirium and all those guys, because we thought it was funny, and we always got smashed in these after bottle shows. So that was a bit of part of it. But I think it's a beer that deserves a lot of cred on the Danish beer
Yeah.
scene.
It is a fantastic beer.
It also screams Brewed Værshus,
It does.
which is fun. So
It
yeah,
also tastes like Bryghus.
it kind of does.
It does.
And I love Brewed Værshus.
Just dry off the tables after
Yeah.
a nice smoky evening and then in the glass.
That's like, I don't know.
Uh,
Those places are gems. If you ever travel to Denmark for beer stuff, please visit a Brewed Værshus or a bodega.
Yeah.
And get some macro beer and sit and listen to locals and people playing dart and smoking cigs, and it's like it's a nuts place. But
It's a
awesome.
world of its own.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys had a chance to try Limfjords Porter aged and fresh and do a battle like this, let us know. It was really fun. And they're doing loads of variants on this now, so check them out. The new Christmas one I really enjoyed.
Yeah, that was
It's
quite good.
it's much richer than these.
Yeah.
But it's also like 9%.
Yeah, it has port wine spell.
Yeah.
Port wine
and
and
vanilla.
vanilla.
Yeah. So
And it's really good. Well done.
yeah. Thanks a ton for the challenge, Brett.
Thanks,
as,
Brett.
As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications. That's a good idea about videos. And let's try the cuvee.
Good idea. And then I have 3 drops.
I have a full glass.
Cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.
Here we go. That's a nice cuvee.